Okay, real quick, I want to ask you something. How long have you been out there dashing? 1 year, 3 years, 7 years? Some of you have been doing this longer than me, and I've been at it for a while. And here's what I've noticed. The drivers who are struggling right now, it's not because they're not working hard enough. It's because they're missing something DoorDash actually built for serious drivers, and most people are completely walking right on past it every single shift. Well, today I'm breaking it all down, three parts, real strategies, real numbers. And by the end of this video, you are going to see this app completely different. So let's go. Okay, so what's actually happening? Here's what I see when I talk to a lot of dashers in my own community, also with people who contact me. They open up the app, they accept whatever comes in, they chase zones, then things get slow. They finish a shift exhausted and wonder why it felt so hard for what they made. And believe me, I get it. I've been there. But here's what doing DoorDash over the years has taught me. The drivers who consistently win aren't just working harder, they're working inside the DoorDash system the way that it's designed. The system that DoorDash literally put in place for serious dashers. And the wild part, DoorDash talks about the system in their app, in their dasher updates, in their communication. But because drivers are so focused on the orders that are right in front of them, they never stop to see the full DoorDash picture. And you know what? That's what we're going to do today. I'm going to walk you through three parts of this opportunity: how to access them, why they matter, and what they mean for your actual earnings. Stay with me. Okay, first part, let's talk about Platinum Priority. The first part of this opportunity is becoming a Platinum Dasher. Now, I know some of you just mentally checked out because you're like, I don't want to hear a darn thing about Platinum. Kim, I already know about it, but hear me out. Because most drivers know the name, they don't understand what it actually does to their order queue in real time. When you're a Platinum Dasher, you get dispatch priority. When a batch of orders drops in your zone, guess what? You see them first before standard dashers see them, before the algorithm even knows if anyone else wants them. On a busy Friday or Saturday night in a good zone, that is the difference between getting an offer every 3 to 4 minutes versus sitting and waiting for 8 to 10 minutes, maybe even 20 minutes. Order over a 6 hour shift, that's potentially two, three, even four additional deliveries at an average of $9 to $12 per order, you're talking an extra $20 to $40 per shift just from priority access. That adds up fast over a night, even over a week. Now, if you don't know this, to qualify for Platinum, in most markets, it's 70%. Some it's higher. Some you're on a point system, so you have to know what's in your market. But usually a customer rating over a 4.7, a 95% or better completion rate, and 100 deliveries in the last 30 days. Sometimes it's 200. Once again, depending on your market, you need to check what version of the rewards program is in your own area. But that's the whole formula. If you're not there yet, know you have your roadmap. If you are Platinum right now, protect it because it is a big part of making money on the DoorDash app. If you can't get to those 100 deliveries, I'm telling you, at least be in some sort of tier, even if it is at that 50% mark, so you still get a little bit of priority and you get a better order flow. So the second part of this is something I call zone equity, and this might be most underrated strategy of all gig work, and no one really talks about it, but here's how it works. When you consistently show up for DoorDash, it shows that you're consistent and it shows you're reliable. But in the same areas, sometimes even the same cluster of restaurants, same neighborhoods, same routes, the algorithm starts to recognize your patterns. Sometimes that's a good thing. And your routing becomes efficient. You start getting more local, low mile orders, back to back runs, instead of long haul deliveries that eat up your time and say 20 to 30 minutes for like a $5 order. not worth it. Over weeks and even over months, you build what I'm calling that equity in your zone. Sometimes, especially if you're platinum, going back to number one, you get routing priority, efficiency. And here's the best part: no platform update can take that away from you. You're built into their system, consistent and deliberate. Think about it this way: two drivers, same zone. Driver A jumps around every day, different zones, chasing surges, chasing peak pays in different parts of an area. Okay, so driver B works the same 3-mile restaurant corridor 4 days a week. And maybe even the weekend, you might even go to a different zone. So the algorithm knows you're in a different zone. It's consistent. But driver B is completing runs faster, spending less on gas, making more per hour. Guess what? With even less stress, because they're taking orders, they're taking more to earn more. Same app, completely different experiences, but they're in the same market, in the same zone. So check this out: the drivers who stick to consistent zones see meaningful improvements in their run efficiency, shorter miles per delivery, faster completion, more orders per hour. That ends up being more real money. I've been doing this for years, and I will tell you, it is the closest thing to building something that's yours in this gig economy. For me, I have probably about 2 to 3 zones, but I am consistent with the zones that I work in the areas that I work. So DoorDash knows where I am during each part of the week and each part of the day. I am reliable because I am consistent. The third part of this opportunity has nothing to do with new features or a status level. It's something sitting inside your Dasher app right now that most drivers either leave on all the time or turn off completely and never think about it again. And I'm talking about your preferences, specifically shop and deliver and alcohol orders. And here's what this has taught me: knowing when to toggle these on and off in your own very specific market is the most powerful earning strategies in doing DoorDash. And almost nobody really talks about it. So let me walk you through exactly how I do this. So, shop and delivers, honestly, I love these orders. I really hate shopping, but you know what? I love the payouts, which is why I do them. They add real income to my everyday, but I do not have them toggled on all the time. During the dinner rush, off. Why? Because food delivery is about speed, fast orders, quick drops. Shop and deliver orders, slow that down. You're in a store, you're picking items, and meanwhile, the restaurant orders are flying and you're not grabbing them, and you could be missing money. That's costly. Same thing with like a Saturday morning. Guess what? I toggle it off because you know what Saturday mornings look like? Yeah, it's all about bagel orders, Dunkin', Starbucks, quick and easy items, but shopping orders can be long lists and sometimes low payouts. So I protect some of my Saturday mornings with fast food deliveries that I can burn through quickly. But here's where shop and delivers can really pay out: mid mornings, mid afternoons, after each one of these rushes are done. The slower parts of the day when restaurant orders thin out, that is when I really toggle them on, because now instead of sitting and waiting for a ping, I'm in a store completing a $14 order that most drivers have declined. That's the shift. Now let's talk about alcohol orders. Same philosophy. During the day, I have them toggled on. Alcohol orders during daylight hours are fast, sometimes pay well, and the verification is smooth because you can actually physically see the person isn't intoxicated. But at nighttime, I don't feel comfortable doing them in the dark. So you know what? I toggle them off, period. My safety is not worth an order payout. And honestly, I lean into alcohol orders hard right before the holidays, like big days, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's. Those windows are some of the highest paying alcohol order moments of the entire year. And most drivers aren't even thinking about it. But here's the bigger picture I need you to take away from this. Your preference panel is not a set it and forget it switch. It should be active in your thought process when you're working DoorDash. It's like a live strategy tool. This is another thing that some dashers don't even think about. If you're having a slow day and you're only doing food delivery, there could be a reason why you're having a slow day. Just toggle one of them on to give you more options in getting orders and see how quickly you can get more orders with them toggled on opposed to having them toggled off. But here's the beauty of preferences. You get to adjust them in real time based off of your market needs and in the moment. A lot of it is making split decisions and switching off. Whatever works for you in your own market, but knowing that they exist is half the battle. So if you don't know where it's at, you need to go to your Dasher app settings, go into preferences, and start thinking about in your own market when each one of these works for your market. Because you know what? Every market is different. I can't tell you what it is, but you need to start figuring out, should I have them on? Should I have them off? And work the DoorDash app just a little differently. So let's bring this all together because here's the bigger picture. I need you to walk away with today. Platinum status gives you dispatch priority, better orders, more order flow, more frequent, show up before anyone else sees them. Zone equity gives you routing efficiency that builds over time and compounds into real hourly earning improvements. And then you have your preference toggles. It gives you a live income strategy that you can control yourself shift by shift, even moment by moment, and do what's best for your market. So now, put all three of them together. What do you have? You have a system. And when you're operating with the system, instead of just reacting to whatever the app throws at you, your earnings become more predictable, a little bit more consistent. And guess what? Your stress level goes down a little bit. Stop chasing and start choosing how you work the DoorDash app. That's the opportunity. It's not a hack. It's not a loophole. It's unfortunately the way that the DoorDash system is built. And serious dashers are the ones that are claiming it. And the question is, are you one of them? So I've been keeping it real with you for all these years, and I'm going to keep it real with you for right now. There is a version of dashing that feels good. It feels intentional. It feels like you're in control. This 3-part system is kind of how you get there. Now, I need you to drop a comment and tell me, which part are you working on first? Is it platinum or zone equity, or are you rethinking how you work your toggles in your preferences? Or do you have your own strategy that might be working for you right now? Go ahead, leave it all in the comments, or maybe you disagree with me. You can put that in the comments as well. While you're down there, give this video a like, and also if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this one. This one is up next. I'll see you over there.